Hey Marcel, this is Johnny. How are you? I'm sorry, you were breaking up. What'd you say?
I'm good. Who's Johnny?
I was calling about that property on George, Washington. I know you're looking to sell it. Is now a bad time?
I got about 5 minutes to talk to him.
All right, I'm gonna talk to you quick. So, how long have you been trying to sell it? Because I see it on two different lists. You got it back on the market again?
Yeah, I put it back on the market, so it's been about 3 months now.
Okay, why isn't it selling? What's going on?
I took it off the first time. I took it
Ah,
off the first time because that was me. I had to change, but then I decided to go another route, so I re-enlisted.
okay. Do you live in that property now, or is it a rental or what?
Yes, my primary residence.
Oh, okay. So where do you plan on moving to?
I'm gonna be moving probably another location, either here or out of town. It's just I got some other plans.
Yeah, for sure. So do you owe a mortgage on it, or are you just looking for an outright?
I owe a mortgage on it.
Yeah. How much is it? And the reason why I'm asking, so I can tell you pretty much how much you can walk away with cash in your pocket.
How much will I owe on the property?
Yeah. How much do you owe?
181.
Okay, that's not bad. So if you had it at 275, so do you have an agent involved, or is it you just have it for sale by owner?
I got an agent involved.
Okay, so it costs about 10% all in to sell that property. So you probably walk away with probably like 50 grand if I'm doing quick math in my head right. If you got that price, you said you've had it listed for a while. Have you gotten other offers and they're all not meeting your price, or what?
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Okay.
Trying to lowball me.
Okay. Well, they're trying to lowball you. How much do you want to walk away with in your pocket?
What I got it listed for, and it was at 275. Yesterday I even went down another 5, so it was at 270. I don't really want to go no lower than that. If I can get 270, then that suffices for me to do what I plan to do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me float this by you, because if you sell it for 270, you're gonna pay about $27,000 in fees, because it costs about 10% to sell a property. So if you take that from the 270, you're looking at 230. What if I just paid you cash, whatever number that is, in your pocket, and then I just started making payments on your mortgage?
Pay me cash or whatever. Explain it. What do you mean?
So
if I'm asking for 270. Would you be paying me cash?
So if you had 270, I have my calculator out, so I'm gonna make sure I get the numbers right. Costs about 10% to sell it traditionally, so that'll be 27,000. So we'll take 27,000 from there. Give me 1 second. So 270 minus that 27,000. You said you owe how much again?
181.
Okay, so you got 20 grand. So about 60 grand you could walk away with. What if I just gave you that 60 grand in cash and left that mortgage intact, and I started making payments on that mortgage?
Well, you give me 75, or we can talk some real good.
I like you, man. You're driving a hard bargain. I like that. 75, and I'll take over the mortgage.
75, you take over the mortgage.
How what's your PITI on that?
PIT. I want to get that number straight out. I need to look and see. I want to be more accurate.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Can you just send me a copy of your mortgage statement when you have some time, and then I'll take a look at it. And if 75 makes sense, then let's go. Let's rock and roll, man.
Because if you do 75 for me, then you really got my attention. I mean, I'll be able to do what I need to do, and walk away and still have what I need.
Yeah, for sure. Send me a. Go ahead.
No, I would say because everything, the houses and everything good order. I think you really was like property, to be honest.
Okay, awesome. And what I can do also is I have a partner out there. If that 75 number makes sense for both of us, then I'll have him meet you at the property and we can get the thing going.
All right, cool. So I get off at 2:30. I get home around 3:30. And what I can do is I don't have a fax or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is I can take pictures of my mortgage statement or whatever that comes monthly, and then I'll just send it. I'll text it back to the store.
Yep, that's all you gotta do, man. Just take a picture and text it over to me, and I'll take a look at it.
All right. What's your name again, bro?
My name is Johnny Stewart. I'll text you that information as well, just so you have it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Stewart.
All right.
I'll do that for you later.
All right, Mr. Barnett. I look forward to talking to you.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Hey, Linda, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How did you have a good time at Dorney?
Uh, the circus.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
good, good. So Dorian was kind of filling me in about the process you're going through right now. If you go that route with a foreclosure lawyer, are you thinking about filing bankruptcy possibly?
No,
Okay,
that's one thing I don't want to do.
okay, okay. Did you tell me? I talked to a lot of people. I'm sorry. How
Oh, I know.
how far behind are you?
I don't know until I call the foreclosure lawyer.
Ah, okay, okay. Do you have their number? Do you have some time now?
I do have their number, and I was going to call them.
I mean, I would love to be on the line with you just to help you out because they're gonna give you the bare minimum, and I'll try to push them a little bit to give you everything you need to know.
Okay. Let's see. I want to grab that paper. The company is Brock and Scott.
Brock and Scott.
Let's see.
And was it your mortgage company that told you like, hey, we don't know, you have to call the foreclosure lawyer?
Yep.
Wow, every mortgage company is different. It's just crazy.
Yeah, they told me, said, I'm sorry, but we don't have that information. You would have to call our lawyer, the the foreclosure lawyer, and get that info.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can't find my paper.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah, it's Brock and Scott, PLLC.
All right, let me try to look it up and get the phone number. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm gonna give them a call right now and merge you in. All right.
Okay.
All right, give me 1 second.
Thank you for calling the law offices of Brock and Scott. This call may be monitored and recorded. This firm is a debt collector. Any information received will be used for that purpose. If you are a borrower or a consumer, press 1. If you are an authorized third party, press 2. If you are a lender, press 3. Please wait while your call is being transferred.
Thank you for calling the law firm of Brock and Scott. This call may be monitored. My name is Leonard Patterson. May I have your first and last name, please?
Hey, Mr. Patterson. My name is Johnny Stewart. I'm on the line right now with Miss Linda Smith on one. And we
Okay, you came in a little bit distorted. What was the property address that you're calling about? Bear with me just a moment.
You're good.
Okay, let me just make sure I'm looking at the correct file. And the address that you're calling in reference to is 110 Wallace Drive, Andersonville, Tennessee 37705.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you said you have me on three-way calling. You have the borrower on the line with us right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Ms. Smith, since I'm on speakerphone and three-way calling, I do need to go over some verbiage with you before we continue the call. So Since I am on speakerphone and three-way calling, you give us verbal authorization to continue this call with the understanding that other people may overhear the discussion of your personal financial matter?
Yes.
Okay. All right, again, my name is Leonard Patterson. This call may be monitored. Please note this firm is a debt collector and any information obtained may be used for that purpose. All right, and do you give me verbal authorization to speak with Mr. Johnny Stewart regarding your personal financial matter?
Yes.
All right, I do need to fully verify you before we discuss the file. These questions are for you and for you only at the moment. So just to confirm the property address that you're calling in reference to, it is the file. How can we help you?
Hey, yes.
Go ahead.
No, my bad, Linda. So we wanted to request 2 different forms from you all. Miss Linda was telling me that to get a reinstatement form for her to know how much she's behind, they have to request that from you. Is that correct?
Yes.
We can request a reinstatement quote. Right.
Do you guys do payoff as well?
Yes, we can request reinstatement quotes and payoff quotes.
Okay, can we request one of each, please?
Sure. May I place you on a brief hold while we get that process started for you?
Absolutely. All right, Linda, I don't know if you can hear me over this music, but I'm going to try to yell. So a reinstatement form is basically a form that you request that shows exactly how much you owe to catch up the loan and get it active again. And then a payoff is how much the loan needs to be paid off in full. I always get both of those requested just so you are aware of kind of where you're at.
Okay.
All right, so what other questions do you feel should be asked?
I have no idea.
All right, so I'm gonna see about what their process is for getting it pushed back. Have you started the loan modification?
I sent the papers in.
Okay. Have they give you a date or anything for them to get back to you?
They told me it was 3 days. I can't remember what the 3 days was for. But then there's 5 days that they will look over everything, make sure I got everything, and if there's anything else that I need, they will let me know. And then once they get everything, then it's 30 days for them to review it to let me know if they are going to or not.
Yeah.
And if they are, they will put a stop on the foreclosure.
Okay. How long has it been since they gave you the 8 days? Just so we can call on the 8th day and verify.
Well, I sent the papers in like Friday or something, and so I called yesterday, and I talked to the lady that gave me the information. Well, I wasn't supposed to send it to her. I was supposed to send it to Lost, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And so I got it sent to them. And then when I got home yesterday, I called them to see if they received it. And yes, they did. And I looked at my email, and they did send me an email stating that they got my request.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So today is the 7th. Let's give them a call on the 12th. All right. So I'm gonna put that in my. Yep, and see where they're at, because that gives them over 8 days to see if that 30-day mark is starting. Just to kind of check in on them and make sure that they're hearing our voice.
Okay.
So we'll give them a call on the 12th. I'm gonna add that to my calendar now. So we're requesting these 2 forms, and we're staying on top of Loan Depot. So right now, you're in great hands. Right now, the ball seems like it's moving.
I'm gonna try.
All right, no, just stay on them. You're doing good. You're picking up the phone and you're getting active. So you're making it happen. They're gonna approve this loan mod, and all will be well.
Okay.
Yep.
Boy, that music's loud.
I know. I feel like I'm yelling.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hesitant to keep the conversation going just so we're not losing our voice over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for holding.
Yep.
All right. Now, once the reinstatement and payoff quotes have been prepared and it's ready to be sent, it can be received 3 different ways. It can either be sent to an email, fax, or regular mail. How would you like for it to be sent?
Can we send them to the email on file? Linda, you're okay with that?
Yes.
Yep. Just send them to the email on file, please. Also, another question for you. What is the good through date on those? I know the foreclosure date is the 3rd. Is there any way that we can make them good through the 3rd?
Okay, so there's a lot of moving parts there. So let me try to take it one at a time. So let me back up for just a moment. All right, so as far as it going to the email, Ms. Smith, I do need to read a disclosure to you per the lender. So since we are going to be sending this to an email, do we have your permission to send an email for your request with the understanding that your personal information can be seen by someone else as well as that the emails from their debt collector?
Yes, that is actually my personal email.
Okay. What's the email address you would like for the quote to be sent to?
LINDA M as in Mark JEREMY @yahoo.com.
Let me read that back to make sure we have everything correct. So that's LINDA, M as in Mark, and then J as in Jump, E as in Edward, R as in Robert, E as in Edward, M as in Mary, Y as in Yarn @yahoo.com.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And let's see. So now to answer your other question, you asked about the expiration date on the quotes. So the lender sets the expiration date on the quote. It's not set by a firm. So it will be up to the bank as far as what the expiration date will be on the quote.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any way you can put in the note section
Right,
like, hey,
so-
give us the date as far out as possible?
I can do that, but like I said, it's
Yeah.
their decision, not ours.
Yeah. Awesome.
As far as what the expiration will be.
Yeah.
All right, and so also, ma'am, I do need to read disclosure to you per this lender. So please allow 7 business days to receive the quote. Also, the email address that the quote's going to be coming from is going to be called quotes@rockfromsky.com. So we just ask that you keep an eye out for your regular inbox as well as your spam and your junk folder. Payment instructions will be included on the quote. The total amount due needed to reinstate and pay off the loan will be listed on the quotes, and the date that the funds must be received by will also be included on the quote. And all funds must be sent either certified check, money order, or wire from your banking institution. And it's important to note that any certified checks must be made payable to the lender that is listed on the quote letter, and not to our firm, which is Brock & Scott. Is there any other questions that you have as it pertains to the file?
Not that I know of.
No, I don't have any more questions. Just make sure you throw that note in there for us, please.
Sure.
I appreciate it, man.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Linda. So we got the ball moving on that. They said 7 days. So on that 8th day when we call Loan Depot, if you haven't received it by then as well, then we'll be calling them too. All right.
Okay.
All right, Linda. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions,
Thank you.
give us a call.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem.
Alrighty.
All right, bye-bye.
So I have this one lady, and she lives in Philly, and I couldn't make anything work for her. But she might be a good sub to me too. But she didn't tell me how much she owes, but I'm assuming that she owes like between 80 and 90 grand on the property.
Mm-hmm.
And she just wants to move somewhere else. Now, I think if I were to give her a cash offer, that joint would come in at like 45, 50. So how do you think you would structure that?
Below, like your cash offer would come in below what she owes.
Yeah.
But hey, I'll just take up your mortgage. I'll give you $5,000 to walk away.
Take up the mortgage, give you $5,000.
So then I'll have to sell it to a buyer at, let's just say 100.
100 what?
Right, right?
No, you would sell that sub 2 to the buyer for your fee plus her $5,000, so $15,000, and you take over this existing mortgage.
Got you.
Yeah, here's our conversation. Is this Hobart? Who are you? This is Johnny Stewart. Look, man, I know everyone is trying to buy your house. I want to genuinely help you out with some options that may allow you to keep it or at least walk away with something. He says, there is not a for sale sign in my yard. I've lived here for 29 years. Oh, okay. He can't type. I was trying to like wrap my mind around what the fuck he was trying to say. He was trying to say I won't be leaving anytime soon. So I said I don't want to buy your house from under you. It's in foreclosure and I want to keep the bank from taking it. He said nobody's going to take my house from me. Thank you for your concern for me and my family. I said, are you aware the property is in foreclosure? Do you have a plan to rectify it? The sale date is October 12th. He said, I know that. I said, do you have a plan to stop it? He blocked me.
Damn.
So Hobart is done. I tried.
Alright.
Nah, shit. He's been there for 29 years, so don't delete him. Just make a new, change that follow up to like 3 months, and just put, see if they're interested in selling. Shannon, send a loan modification where he told her we can probably get a motion.
December 1st.
When's it sellable?
His
Yeah, it's quickly.
October 12th.
We should call before that, right?
I mean, we can. I'm saying fuck him, but we can call before if you want to.
Alright, September, October, so 12th. Let's call him. What's the earliest you can make something happen in a week? You need some time.
What city is it in?
It is in. Yeah, I got this thing in my face.
No, you good. I'll find it real quick.
Crestwood, Cleveland.
I need like 2 weeks because I have some people in that area, but I've never done Cleveland before.
2 weeks, so we'll call him on the 25th of September at the end of this month.
Bet.
And I'll put in there, Johnny texted was being an asshole.
What's going on with GX Fires?
Hold on, I'm still on this.
Tennessee on Max up too.
I haven't even fucking called those. I made that list on Sunday and haven't even fucking called them. Shannon D Marking. Just talked to mortgage company, received it too late. Said sale day is October 6th. $600 to $800 it owes. Has to be in 37 days ahead of the burn down. What is that?
Alright, so the property burned down.
She hasn't lived in it in 15 months. She lives in a rental right now. She's getting paid by insurance from the rental company, but they haven't paid her money, actually, I'm sorry. So she's waiting to get paid. The house, this subject house is under construction. I told her that worst come to worst, we could just buy the property from her and let her rent it out from us. She said the HOA doesn't allow for rentals, and I said we can always find a way around that. But she does want to keep the house. So I told her that we would call her tomorrow at 3, which is today at 3 p.m. And we would just sit down and give her some options and do our pitch. She asked how we're getting paid. She's like, how much you guys call? Well, I said, oh, we do this for free. That's it. I said, but we also buy houses. So either you refer to someone else who's in pre-foreclosure, or worst come to worst, you know, the situation, you don't do what you're supposed to do, we can offer you a last minute solution, or we can work something out, some type of agreement, or you can rent from us and we'll just take over the mortgage. I just pitched this up to.
Who's putting her house under construction?
What's that?
How's her house under construction? Are they fixing it up?
Yeah.
The insurance company is? The insurance company is?
They need a trash company?
The insurance company is?
I don't know. I think she is.
Man, this is a nicer-ish house. It looks dated.
She said insurance didn't pay her out yet, so it's making it out of pocket, which is crazy.
Yeah, this house is nice. It's just super, super dated. Yeah, so hey, we'll give Shannon a call. Okay.
Alright. So, we had an appointment with her today at 3, so you want to call her now?
Nah. Wait on 3. What's at 3?
Alright, wait.
Okay, now we're at Jason Yarbo. Texted is selling, talking to a buyer. That's the one in Arlington. Bet. So I already got a buyer lined up for that one.
Alright. You gotta call this nigga whenever he texts me.
Alright, bet. So smooth business. Bativa Street. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, I'm almost positive. Let me see this. That this house got renovated. And I called on it before it got renovated. And how the fuck did I not catch that on my...
His ass.
Nah, they don't got no... Who? Yeah, DTF Homes LLC renovated that shit.
On the fuck homes.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck it. I'm gonna call. I'm a call. Alright, bro, hold on. If I still got, if my iPad is not dead, then I'm gonna call you on audio just so I can make calls on my phone without having to merge every time.
Alright, love that. Who you call?
This on market list. iPad turning on me. Hold on.
Bitch, what up?
Bro, I'm pissed.
Oh, bro,
What's up?
I've been dabbling with this on market script, right?
Yeah.
And she was a banger, bro. So I'll call him and I'll be like, all right, ring.
Hello?
I'm like, Johnny?
Yep.
Hey, Johnny, this is Dorian. Hey, man, I was actually interested in purchasing that property you had on Stark Street. I seen it was on the MLS and it got expired. You still interested in selling that one?
Maybe.
Okay, awesome. So, yeah, like I said, I've seen it expire on the MLS. Can you tell me a little bit about that? What's going on?
Just the agent wasn't good.
Okay. It wasn't good. He wasn't able to get sold. Were you getting any showings on it?
I wasn't even getting showings on it, man. It was just a mess.
Gotcha. But you're still interested in selling it, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, man. So let me talk to my partner, and if he's interested in buying it, then I fucked up. But I would actually ask him about like the condition and all that shit beforehand.
Yeah.
Then I would tell him about the partner. But I actually, when I come off the bat and say I was interested in buying XYZ property, and then once I saw it expire, blah, 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 now they see that I actually have intent to buy it. Because at first I was just like, yeah, I seen the property expire. Tell me a little bit more about that. They're like, fuck you. They're an agent.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
Right, so I was like, yeah, I saw that property, blah, blah, blah. I was actually interested in buying it. It expired on the MLS. Tell me a little bit more. You still interested in selling it? Yeah. And he starts building.
I like that kind of, yeah. Just so you don't sound like another agent.
Right.
I like that. Hey, I'm about to call you on my iPad.
Say that.
Goddamn, bro, it's gonna let that shit ring for years or what?
I picked up how long ago, bro? Just waiting for you to connect to something.
Man. Goddamn, that shit was just ringing.
Also, bro, at the end, I always ask like if they've done any other if they've done any repairs to the property since they've listed it.
Yeah.
Because the pictures are already on the MLS. You feel me? So you can pretty much get a good understanding of the condition of the pictures.
What it's looking like.
Right.
What it looking like.
That's also why like expires, bro. Like, remember that one expired listing that we had? We set up some 2 deal with the bull. I didn't have to go there. I just pulled the pictures off the MLS. So fire.
Good. Alright, I'm finna start calling it real quick.
Bet.
Man, I got too many fucking Zillows open.
has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Very professional.
9753100 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Jen, this is Johnny. If you could give me a call, 774-219-3450. Again, my name is Johnny, 774-219-3450. Thank you. And what I be doing is after I call on markets, I like text them the property address, like just the property address.
Okay.
Just so when they call back, they'll be like, hey, you send me a text with this address, and I'm like, okay, smooth. Because there have been so many times where I call and completely forget who it was. Alright. Should I call this dude this morning? I'm gonna call him again. Fuck it.
I was about to say, bro, you probably have you ever tried Command F?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Command F a lifesaver, man.
Oh shit.
What you use it for?
It searches.
Yeah, I know, but when do you use it?
Oh, everything. Like if I get a call, like basically how you text them the address, I just control F it. Like I just.
How do you know what it? See, I get a call like I'll get a call from a random number after I called a bunch of agents. She's like, "Hey, I missed your call," so I don't know which part. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What list it's from? Not you.
You've reached Echo. Thanks for giving me a call.
He said, "In a meeting, I'll call you back."
Tell him to stop bitching.
So, bro, I hate when I fucking type and I miss a letter. Like I said, sound good instead of sounds good. Sound good.
Sound good. That's a nigger.
Alright, here's one in Clarksville. This one been listed for 33 days. This dude gonna pick up, watch.
Hello?
Hey David, this is Johnny. How are you?
This is who?
My name is Johnny Stewart. I was calling about that property on Poppy Drive in Clarksville.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with it? It's been listed for a minute. Are you guys getting offers or what?
It's been slow.
Yeah, I hear that. Is it because there's not a lot of equity in the property, so they can't really move on price, or what? What are you thinking?
Yeah, there's not a ton of equity in the property. They're having to move, obviously for just the most obvious reasons. Situation with buying when they did last year and looking to unload it where they are right now.
Yeah.
They need a lot. There's a distinction they need as well. It's a VA loan on the home.
Okay.
Doesn't work for any of the cool processes, if that's what you're calling about. To do take over their loan type thing.
Yeah, a VA loan would actually be perfect for that. It's even in their paperwork on how to do a transaction like that.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to see any of them that.
Yeah. So
you have.
I mean, how much
Yeah.
how much equity do they have if they sold it at list price right now?
Still probably. I don't know. I'd have to do all the numbers. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm at a showing right now, though. I'm happy to talk about this. I'm also happy to get emails on it. Do you have my email address?
I do not, and I don't, want to just waste either one of our time with an email. Whenever you're done with the showing, if we could have just a quick 5-minute conversation, if I could get you paid and pay their equity, I would be more than happy to take over that mortgage and get them moving on to something better. I've done this with VA loans before, so they would have no problem getting another VA loan or anything like that.
Gotcha.
All right, so when's a good time for me to call back?
Try around noon.
All right, I'll give you a call then.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Hi, is this Johnny?
Yes, how are you?
Good. This is Jen Galasso. I got your voicemail.
Jen, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Give me 1 second so I can pull your property up. Just as I do that, what's going on with the property? Have you gotten offers or what?
It's closed.
Ah, okay, awesome. Well, look, I don't want to waste your time moving forward. I'm glad it closed.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. So I just made a mistake. I should have asked, do you have any other properties? You know what I'm saying?
Bank, I was thinking that.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, Amanda, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Johnny Stewart. I was calling about that property on Linda Lane. Is it still active?
No, it's under contract.
Okay. Is it a solid contract? Is it gonna make it to the finish line?
I mean, as of right now, it appears to be. We haven't had any issues thus far, so I'm thinking
Okay.
so. I
Good.
hope so.
Good. Well, I hope so too. If anything falls through with this property, I would love to kind of pitch an offer. What we do is we buy properties like this creatively. I know there's not a lot of equity in the property, so what I'd actually do is pay you your commission in full and then give them a little bit of their equity and then take over their existing loan. I don't know where it's at right now, but they're probably not going to make much money off of a cash sale. So that will a situation like this would allow them to make a little bit more money, excuse me.
Okay, well, what'd you say your name was, Johnny?
Yeah, my name is Johnny Stewart.
Okay, well, I will save your number, and in the event that it falls through, I will give you a call.
Awesome. Do you have any other properties kind of like this? Like I said, we buy properties creatively, so if there's not a lot of equity, I would love to get you paid and pay your sellers as well.
Not right now, no. And my next one coming up, they have a lot of equity in their homes.
Well,
Yeah, none right now that fit this criteria, but I can save your number.
Which one do you have though? Because I mean, we buy cash too. We buy all kind of ways, but
I haven't signed. They haven't signed a listing agreement yet, and it'll be probably in the next 2 months.
okay.
If they end up signing with me.
All right,
That's
perfect.
the plan.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I'm gonna text you my information. Keep me in your phone.
Okay.
Save me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say. I'll text you over my information. Save my number in your phone as Johnny with the money bag, and anything that you get, I would love to take a look at, and let's do a deal together.
Okay, sounds good. I'll keep you in mind.
All
Thanks,
right.
Johnny.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Hey, my name is Johnny Stewart. How are you?
Great. What's happening?
Great. I was calling about that property that you have listed in Clarksville. Oh, I see that it's pending right now. Is it a solid offer? You guys gonna make it to the closing table or what?
Which property are you referring to?
The one on Michaela Circle?
Okay. It's a good offer right now.
Okay, is it gonna make it to the?
I think so. Are you in Clarksville?
I am.
Okay.
I am. But I mean, if this one's gonna make it to the closing table, then I was just gonna give you like a little backup offer. Do you have anything else in Clarksville?
I do. Are you trying to do subject to or something, or which?
I buy all kind of different ways, subject to, all cash, whatever makes the most sense for you and the seller.
Okay. I've got a lot of town. I'm not sure. I guess one guy. I'm not sure if he sells it to people or what. They have a home sale contingency. These people are not going to do a subject to.
Yeah.
They're probably not going to go very low. It's a nice house, good neighborhood.
Yeah.
We're not in a big hurry. So if you're serious and you want to see it, man, I'd love to show it for you. Or if you have an agent, schedule a show.
Is it this one on Michaela you're talking about?
At Michaela, yes, sir.
Well, if you guys are already under contract with somebody else, I don't want to waste either of our times going out to see it.
Well, we are allowed to continue to show the property.
So if I come in, even though you're under contract with a higher number, can you guys back out and go with me?
Yes, we have what they call a first right of refusal, and so they have to remove their home sale contingency within 48 hours.
How long do they
of giving you an acceptable offer?
How long do they have that?
How long do the sellers have that?
Yeah, no, the buyers. So how long do they have the option to be like, hey, we're here, we're under contract, but if somebody comes with a better offer, then you guys can go with them. How long do they have that under contract?
Well, we've been under contract for several weeks now. Their house is on the market. They've been on the market for about 12 days, I think it is. I'm actually going to go see it today to kind of see where we're at. Once we get an acceptable offer,
okay.
Once another offer comes in on the Kayla Circle, then we can tell those buyers, hey, you now have 48 hours. You can remove your home sale contingency.
That makes sense.
And just get this house,
okay.
or we cancel this deal and move on to the next one.
That makes sense. Okay. So you said that they won't do sub 2. What if I'm able to put more money in their pocket if they sold it for cash? And I paid your commissions. Or is that still something that they would never do?
I can't say never. You gotta talk to them.
Yeah.
You never know.
If they sell it for cash, I know they're gonna have to pay a pretty penny just in commissions and fees and everything. But if I take care of those commissions and those fees, how much equity would I have to bring to the table for them to walk away with and feel comfortable?
Man, I don't know. It's if you've been in business a while,
yeah.
I'm sure you're gonna see that you can say anything until an offer's presented.
Absolutely.
And if you're doing cash and you're closing soon, that can change a lot of things.
Absolutely.
Now, I would ask, what is your intent with the property? Are you wanting to rent it out?
Yes.
Okay, this is probably not a good property for you because of the HOA restrictions. They don't want rentals.
Ah, okay. So I'm assuming you can't do short-term rentals in that area either.
I mean, I know there's houses being rented, and if you want, I'll email you the restrictions and you can read it. But I don't. If you sold this, I don't want you backing out later on, like, oh, I didn't rent.
Yeah, exactly.
People do rent it. You could make it a short term, but it's also if the HOA finds out if Karen across the street wants to turn you in,
yeah.
Well then you're out of luck, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, okay. Well, let's get off of this one. Do you have anything else in Clarksville or anywhere that you'd be interested in selling? Again, we're cash and sub 2, whatever makes sense for you and your seller.
I don't have anything else right now.
Okay.
Everything else I have is one's out in the country, 20 acres, not good for subject to. They need a good amount for what they're trying to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're not gonna go low on it.
Yeah.
And then it's not a good rental either.
Yeah.
And then the other one I have is under contract, and I don't have anything else right now.
All right. Well, perfect. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you a text with my information. And I'm going to follow up with you periodically. If you ever run across anything, I'd love to take a look at it. We buy homes all over Tennessee, and we're just trying to get our feet wet in the game. So I'm going to send you a text with my information. Feel free to save my contact and let me know of anything that you come across.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.